Karibu sana, welcome viewers. This is Politics Today, hapa Science TV. Hapa tunachapa siasa. As usual, I encourage you to chapa siasa with us on 0111 980384. Hii ni chapa siasa. This is Politics Today, Science TV. Yeah, we have guests for you. We have Tobias Omondi, our sign language interpreter today. And we have a guest for you, a bit of Ukambani politics today. Chris Nzau. Jambo. Karibu Science TV.
Asante.
Yeah. Asante. Welcome to Politics Today. Christopher Nzau. Hey, mazee tumezunguka na we Kenya. I remember the days at Isaac Walton.
Sure.
Tukacheza. What was that musician?
That was in
Alikiba.
Yes.
Yes, we attended live Alikiba. Yes. You remember?
In Embu, yes.
Yes, Isaac Walton, I remember those days.
Yeah.
Karibu sana, and I'm glad to meet you after so long.
Glad.
Yeah. Tell me, habari ya utokako, what do you do? Maybe just in a nutshell. Wewe ni nani, maybe just a small intro.
Yes. Well,
yeah, you're a jack of all trades, I know. try to bring it out.
Sure, Jonah. Right, my name is Christopher Nzau.
Right.
And popularly known as Chris. And normally my interest, my area of specialization mainly is in the area of agribusiness development.
Right.
I have promoted agribusiness development in various areas. I have been involved in promotion of agri-businesses in areas like Makueni, Kajiado.
Right.
Advancing that sector using the value chain approach.
Right.
Yes, and apart from that, I'm also interested in social things, political issues, and generally, I also do side business and agriculture.
Okay.
In my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now I'm bringing you here courtesy of politics. But now that you've mentioned agriculture,
yes.
Umechukua mbolea? Have you taken mbolea ya bei nafuu? Where is it standing? How do you rate this government in matters agriculture?
Now that you've mentioned mbolea, the other day I received an SMS asking me to go and collect several bags, about 5 bags of fertilizer from the local NCPB in Tala, where I'm near my farm. Mm-hmm. And I went there, I visited, and I paid some 2,500 shillings per bag. And I took home the fertilizer.
Right.
And well, let me say that that is not a bad move by the government.
Right.
It is a move in the right direction. And if that can be followed up with other issues of promoting the farmer,
right,
the farmer can go a long way. Because this country, as you are aware, about 70% of our population derive their livelihood from agriculture.
That's okay. Yeah. So the policy on fertilizer has worked for you?
Well, let me say this.
Initially, how much would you buy the fertilizer for?
Double that amount. So 5,000 and above.
And you would always be doing around 5 bags every now and then?
Well, when the rains come. Right. Fortunately, the ended last season, the ended season,
right,
there was good harvest. The area around Ukambani now, I must admit,
yes,
there is a reasonable harvest. People are not hungry anymore.
Right.
They have harvested maize, they have harvested beans. The only challenge some of them are having right now,
yes, is
to keep that produce in their stores and keep it for the days when there will be scarcity. But as you realize,
right,
the economic situation in the country right now, that harvest has come at a time when people are taking children to school, money is very scarce. So most of that harvest, I'm afraid, may end up in the market.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Because when you've got several bags of maize in your store,
right,
and you do not have money, and the children have to be sent to school, you are being asked to bring uniform, bring a desk, to bring this and the other, and you don't have any other item to sell,
Right.
you'll end up selling that maize.
Right.
So that's
Right.
the threat we are having at the local levels.
So most people are ending up in subsistent kind of farming and usage of produce, as opposed to commercialization.
Jonah, let me tell you,
Right.
there are very few people who do commercial farming.
Right.
A majority do subsistence farming. And as you know, money is very scarce.
Yeah.
So the challenges that face the people in the local villages are real. And anything they have,
Yeah.
definitely, whenever there are challenges, they definitely have to end up converting it to money to be able to sustain their families.
So you're talking of maize and beans mainly. Do you plant any fruits there? There was a bit of, you know, the governor for Kitui came up with some massive project on some produce. I can't remember exactly what that was.
That was Ndengu.
Ndengu, yes, I'm
yes.
glad you
That
mentioned
was
it.
Ndengu during
Is the Ndengu being taxed? Do you plant avocados?
Myself, I do.
Someone is taxing the avocados? And how are you paying the tax?
Let me say,
Yes.
that has not kicked off. We are just reading about it in the newspapers.
No, there's so much of that going on in Central, so it's not reached Ukambani. Nobody has come to you for taxation.
From what I've read, even
Yeah.
in Central, they are being sensitized now, so that probably it can take off. But as you are aware now, there is a lot of debate
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
How that will be done, we are yet to see.
Yeah.
But from my economics, how
Yeah.
I read something small about taxation
Yes.
in my years in college, I will tell you taxation has got some principles of taxation. When you are going for taxation,
Right.
we cannot say people will not get taxed. People will be taxed because government gets money for development from tax.
That's right.
But however, tax must follow some principles. As you are aware, any taxation system must follow a certain principles. For one, a tax system must be simple. Simple,
Right.
simple, and it must be convenient to the people who are being taxed.
Right.
That is two. Number three,
Right.
any tax system must be economical to collect.
Right.
You cannot chase 1,000 shillings with 700 shillings. What will be the use of that tax?
You remember the hat tax by the colonial government?
Obviously, we've read about it in history.
Yes. Sorry for that. Was it simple? Someone is trying to give their comment.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
Obviously not.
Right.
Taxation system,
Right.
whoever wants to come up with taxation system,
Right.
introduce it to the public, tell them how it is going to work, and make it simple enough for them to understand. That's
So
tax
did you just say that the hat tax was not simple?
Obviously not. Going around collecting tax from individuals physically can never be simple.
Does the avocado and fruit tax remind you of hat tax, or these are two different things?
Let me say this, Jonah.
Right.
When you are coming up with new tax measures,
Right.
it is important, first of all, to sit down and digest the value chain, the chain,
Right.
the market chain, so that you know at what level in the marketing chain it is going to be convenient for you to collect that tax. As you are very much aware,
Yeah.
if you are a farmer of avocado
Yes.
and you are taking your avocado to the local market,
Yes.
be it Tala, Machakos, Nakuru, wherever it is,
Yeah.
the county governments there normally have levies. You can never
Right.
go to any market without paying a levy. That is a tax.
Okay.
That is a tax.
So the avocado tax now you're saying is not as if someone comes right into your home. How does the taxation come in? Now you are talking of market levy. Let me let your thought to flow. Fine, we are at the market. You are paying levies to the county government. Yes. Proceed.
You are paying levies to the county government.
Yes.
Let me say, you know how our markets are structured. Yeah. We do have market days in different market centers.
Yes.
If it is a market like...
No. Someone is giving their comments so vigorously. Keep your comments for later. Let me just switch this off completely. Let's proceed.
We proceed, eh?
Yes.
I was talking of a market day.
Yes.
And here is a farmer who has gone to the farm, harvested...
is my studio manager around? Maybe. Yeah.
Harvested a bag of avocados.
Yeah.
And you are taking them to the local market.
Yeah.
Now, when you enter there and you display your avocado, the ticket, the people who collect, the people who collect the levies will come round.
Yeah.
And you will be given a ticket for payment of a levy for utilizing that market on that particular day.
Right.
That is a levy to the county government.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. That is a levy to the county government. And that is what has been there. And that is when you are marketing at that local market.
Right.
Now, should you be having a lot which has to be transported by road, and you are crossing a barrier, probably from that area to another, you will encounter also areas where county people will be waiting,
right,
where you will again have to pay a levy before you proceed to wherever you are taking your avocado.
Yeah.
So it is not that people have not been paying. They have been paying in for their produce in the local areas.
So just before we go for a break, what is the new thing here now? What is making the people in Central, and you've just spoken of the public participation, the initial stages. What is this new thing that is being introduced?
To my understanding,
yes,
the government through the Kenya Revenue Authority is also coming in to get a new tax from the same agricultural produce.
Yes.
And as I told you earlier, the details are not very clear. They are yet to explain exactly how it will happen. They are talking of paying it via electronically.
Yes.
They are talking of it. So for
there is a new electronic system that is being
they are talking of introducing that. So let us wait and see. Let us wait and see how that is going to be rolled out, how it is going to work. And once they roll it out, we hope there will be a system of feedback where we shall participate in a public participation and give our views.
You're already talking like it's already gone through and it's already receiving a very hostile reception. But at this stage, let's go for a break. 011-980-384. I can see our viewers are vigorously trying to get in touch. All the phones are ringing around here. But anyway, see you after the break. Thank you.
Thank you.